guys, first test day of 2021 going down right now. We're out here at Willow Springs, balcony, and probably about 2.5 weeks out from the first Formula Drift round in Road Atlanta. And we're gonna get this thing dialed today, and we're gonna have some fun. We did make some upgrades to the car. Nothing major, mostly creature comfort and some reliability stuff. So, Steph, why don't you walk us through it, dude?
Yeah, so, you know, the car was actually quite good at the end of the year. And what we try to do for the first event is not change up too much, because we just want to hit that first event and have the car reliable and something that Ryan's really used to driving, because he's, you know, been out of the car for so many months. And we've got a list of upgrades that we want to do kind of like as the season goes on. But those are mostly tuning stuff, like figure out spring rates and get a little bit more tuned in for each track for Ryan's driving style. And now that we have a baseline from Ryan at all the different tracks, we can build upon that. And since Ryan did already so well at each one of the tracks, the hope is that as we start, you know, he gets more used to the car and we get more used to setting up the car for him, it'll net better results. Technically what we've done, we went to a larger intercooler. We actually had a boost pipe pop off a couple of times, so we changed some of the way that the outlet of the turbo compressor is, and we welded a 90-degree end on it. It's not the best for flow, but for the possible reduction in power, it's potentially way more reliable than running a different type of setup that we had on there. The engine's been totally rebuilt, as well as the whole car has been gone through with everything fresh, because when we leave Los Angeles, there's, you know, 4 events half the season before it gets back to our shop. And I think that's it. The rest of it's just really tuning and making sure that Ryan's happy with the car at each event.
That's the tuning, and then I had a couple little creature comforts in the cabin. They put a couple new buttons on the keypad of the Motec for me. So because they were blank last year, so I know exactly which ones are which now, and there'll be no mistake in that. And the other thing was just I wanted a stiffer brake pedal, so they put a smaller size master in it, so I have a stiffer pedal. We'll find out today how stiff it is, whether we need to go up or down a little bit. So nothing, like I said, nothing crazy. Car is still making awesome power. A couple service items as well that they changed, so that during a potential 5-minute rule, we will be able to change stuff a lot faster. So like I said, nothing crazy. We're out here going to mainly test suspension today and make suspension changes with the BC Racing stuff. Not even crazy alignment stuff, but mainly just different scenarios of suspension setup in the combination of the sway bar and the BC Racing shock. So looking forward to that. Those are a couple things that we had to guess on a lot last year at the racetrack. So for this year, we're really hoping to have that dialed in. So when there is a certain scenario needed for setup change, condition-wise on the track, we'll know exactly what direction to go in. So that's what today is all for. And also to get comfortable, because it's been a minute since I've been behind the wheel. Let's do it. We got Finch out here today.
Yep.
Finchy!
Thanks for having me. Showing me what's up.
Finch came out here to get some footage and some content.
Try to make you look better.
And it turns out I'm the one holding the camera, so.
Give me that.
first 2 laps. Drifting's awesome. It's been a while. 2 laps, that was a blast. Car's pretty skaty. On the second lap, I definitely puckered up on that wall because when I clutched out, I wasn't really driving off of it very much. And off throttle, it just wanted to drag itself straight towards it. But nice way to jump back into the mix for sure. All right, biddies, what kind of driver complaints did you get?
Holding. Yeah. Let's see. What do we got? You came in and you said the boost felt low.
Yep.
But it's probably because the nitrous is off.
Nope.
Nope.
Boost is 100% low. You guys are just messing with me because it's been a while. I see how this is. They like to try to ease me into it. I know the game here.
Yeah, you're rusty.
I'm not rusty at telling you what I need, though.
Well, yeah, you never will be.
All right, what are you doing? Shift cut? We had a problem with the shift cut, too.
It just wasn't on in 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Okay. Easy change. Fix.
Yeah, it's because we had to change the strain gauge because we're having issues with that Irwindale. Where
Oh,
it would
right.
initiate the cut when you weren't touching the lever. You weren't touching the lever.
Because of the limiter.
Well, because it starts to initiate the cut, and then it holds the cut open to try to protect the transmission. But it never went to the next gear, so it holds the cut open as long as it can, which, when you're not trying to shift, is a long
It
time.
interrupts it.
Yeah,
like
fully
shuts the
cuts
car.
the ignition off.
It kills power altogether.
Yeah.
The shift cut. So that's how it interrupts the gear to shift to the next gear. So if it initiates that switch or that sensor, then and you're not trying to shift the gear. If you're just normally drifting, then it kills the power and you're basically dead in the water.
All right, a little bit of air.
Bad.
Pump it.
Bad.
Yeah,
All
it's
bad.
bad. And we think it was because this car is motor plated and vibrates so much
Yep.
that it was causing the sensor to see a value that wasn't there.
All right, now
So,
it's
yeah.
We got a
good.
sensor
Pump
with
it
a
again.
wider range now, so I can see
What's
how hard
happening?
you're pulling it. Yeah, it's like it measures how hard you pull it.
How hard's my arm pull?
Let's see.
Is it maxed out?
It usually is. You're really trying to.
All right, pump
Really
it.
trying to break that shift handle off during gear
Did it
shifts.
feel any different at all, or
Uh,
probably not, right?
130,
Not really.
Yeah,
65
it-
foot-pounds.
Damn, that's it? What's
That's
this thing max out at?
That's a
The
lot.
rear.
What's it max out at?
You're just trying to shift. Probably 200.
It's all right, we'll see if we can hit that on the next go around.
Rick's shifter's aluminum. You gotta chill out.
Lucy, pump it. Let me see.
Oh.
Okay, and then
Do it again.
let me focus on what I'm doing here.
Yeah,
Alright, I
focus on
think
what you're
this
doing.
is the
Also,
root
this is my crew chief, Brian Hartsock from Hartsock
Come on.
All right,
Racing.
pump it and hold it.
from
Hold it.
Hartsock. This is my crew chief, Brian from Hartsock Motorsports, who
Keep holding it.
does a lot of wiring and cool stuff as well. He's very
Pump
in
it.
tune with what's happening, and we've been working together for, man, I don't know, 10
Pump
years?
it.
10 years?
Yeah, a long time.
Holding.
So it's
Hold
been
it.
a great working relationship. He kind of
Okay.
knows exactly what I need, and he knows when to tell me I'm being a little bitch too. So
You want me to pump it? Hold.
he ain't scared,
Holding.
right, Matt?
Very much so.
way better. We threw a softer bar at it, kind of race tire pressures, and feeling good, man. We're kind of in between gears. We haven't turned the nitrous on yet, so as soon as we turn the nitrous on, it'll fill that power gap from third gear. So I'm kind of clutch kicking a lot and kind of lugging it to get around the track, but she feeling snappy, dude. Feeling good. When I'm not up to speed fully to be fully dialed in.
Sure.
So what I would do, I would have a little bit more confidence if we had more off throttle side bite. But I think me not committing to the transition coming into the bottom turn is kind of creating that situation. I'm not like for Atlanta, this setup would be freaking awesome. Because when you come up over that blind hill, you want the car to float so you can get to that outer clipping zone, and then as soon as you see it and you know where you're aiming for, you get back on a.
What's the next size up? 3/8. Yeah. Do burnout.
That's all I got.
How many set of tires you go through a day like that?
Like today, I guess it all depends on how good your test day is going. But I think we're on our fourth set of Nitto NT555 G2s. So it's been a pretty good day so far.
Cool if I started.
We got the Nitrous going. I don't know if you guys know about Nitrous, but it's probably the best thing that ever happened in motorsports. I think Biddies would agree.
That's why it's outlawed in most racing series.
Oh, you gone fishing?
I puckered up a little bit. Although, a little sketchy.
A little bit.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on our first test day of 2021 out here at Willow Springs. We absolutely nailed it on the perfect day, and testing went awesome. Super comfortable in the car, and all the changes and suspension setups that we did were exactly what we needed to do to get comfortable. And really looking forward to Road Atlanta. We may or may not get a second test session. We'll see here in a few days, but we're ready to rock no matter what. Let's do it.
Dude.
How'd I drive?
You did alright.
Did I right?
Yeah, for a
All right.
37-year-old.
Oh man, dude, that's harsh.
Edit that out.
That's harsh. All right, well, when a crew chief says you did all right, you didn't know he's holding back a little something, so that means I did awesome, right?